Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, and you find me back in Stoneblock 3 land, and I've been just hanging around because my computer needed an update before it would let me record anything. So I launched into an episode. The computer just said no, that's not happening today, no. But we're back now, and hopefully we're 20 seconds into a recording. So this has been just chewing while I've been sat here, and so this is nearly full. Yeah, that's a thing. What we want to do, what we want to look at doing, is making two of these and two of these. So we are going to need 2 and 2 is 4 is 8 panes of glass, 8 diamond gears, 8 redstone. Okay, that's the basics we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Diamond gears could be expensive. I'm not looking forward to this. This could be bad news bears for Furryears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to plunge in on the diamonds there, regardless of whether we can afford it or not. Without looking, it's very much a laissez-faire attitude. So we've got the glass panes that, and we need 2 blaze rods, I believe. Boop boop, and I believe we need one of these. Like that, and a furnace. I don't know if we can craft those. I didn't check. We got one anyway. And I think that's all she wrote, and that needs to go in here. I can't really remember the pattern, so we'll just do that, that, and that. And that's doing something. We need to do that 3 times though, don't we? Twice we need to do that, so we need 2 more of them. Bop bop. We need another one of them. They stack, thank God. That was a worry there for a moment. And some of that. Good. That should be all she wrote. So that should now have a shiny thing in. It does indeed have a shiny thing in. Let's crack another one of them bad boys out, because we can. That, and then that. And this is all science. This is all in the name of science. We need to lose some cobblestone here. Goodbye. I'm guessing digging that big hole behind me has in some way... 1, 2. Oh, you can only put 1 in. That's bad news. That's also in the wrong place. Bloody stick just turned up. Oh, look at that. Here's me trying to clear my bloody inventory and a bloody stick turns up. What is that all about? What is it all about? That's what I'm asking. Is that a recipe? That is a recipe. Is it the right recipe? Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to find out. I think that's the right recipe. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm kind of a laid back, kind of paying attention kind of guy. It doesn't happen. If it's happening on the screen, there's a good chance I ain't gonna see it happening. Other people may see it happening. There may be like a mad rush of people to see what the chuff is happening on my screen. That's not me. That's not me at all. Let's put more of the latex in there. So we got a grand plan. We have a grand plan, a plan that is quite grand to make latex production go boom through the roof. We have dug a hole through the wall up there that comes out here, so we can bring power into this room. What we're going to do with that power yet, I don't know. I haven't figured that bit out, but we need to somehow engineer the latex processes. Right, so this one, we're going to give it another one of them, and another one of them, and see what that does for us. That boosts it. That just chewed through a piece of wood in no time. So we're going to do the same here, because this one's making our small dry rubber here. This one's doing this job. That has made a significant difference, so I'm not sad about that. The problem we got here is that one's going to fill up in next to no time. This one dumps its load. Ooh, one thing I did do, I put this in here. We've been getting these things like crazy off stuff. I don't know what stuff we've been getting off. I think it was rewards. I didn't realise they went in here and made this an entirely editable thing. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on in there. Lunacy. Utter lunacy. So this is breaking much faster. I don't know whether we can cope at all with what's happening here, but we're looking to try. We can only have one bucket in the output. That's a little bizarre. Presumably we could stack. No, we can't even stack that. Okay, good. That's going to be a problem. So we need to. We've done our science. This was our science. We now need to work out how we're going to make this system work for us, because this is going to backlog like buggery, and that's not a good thing. We might be able to just tank this up next to us here somehow, because that is going super fast now. So let's look to see what we can do, because we need to make the block breaker and the block placer. Breaker, B-R-E. It was on that screen, but I can't be blowed looking through all the identical machines to find. No, we don't need the block breaker, do we? We just need the block placer, because it's going to break it itself. P-L-A-C-E-R, block placer. So we got a block placer or a fluid placer. I don't really want to place fluids. I can do that myself. So there's the pity machine. The pity machine is probably good enough for this job, and I doubt we can build it with anything else. So we need probably, if we say 4 as an initial gambit, because I think that's going to give us more than enough, to be fair. But if we say 4 as an initial gambit on the pity machines, this thing. So we need 4 blocks of redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have any pity machines in there? I don't see one. I know we had one knocking around at the end of last episode, but that might have been used for some other alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, 4 of them. Then we need 4 furnaces. Oh no, these are droppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we need 3 per, don't we? Yeah, we need 3 per. So that's 12. So we got 4. We need another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. That's 8 droppers. Jobs are good. Then we just need a lot of this plastic sheet, which we should be able to make now that this thing has gone pretty much balls to the wall. We're going to use this to craft because we can. It's what it's there for. It's how it was birthed. That's going to give me 7, which is not premium, but we've got more in there. There's more. There's more. We'll just bring it all in. We'll just bring it all in and see what we can do with all of it. On a scale of 1 to all, we will see what all gives us. I feel, and I shouldn't do it because I know this mod from old times, from ye oldie long time ago type thing. I feel I should know this, but I don't. It's like an old friend, this mod. But it just feels slightly not quite the same. It was Mine Factory Reloaded back in the day, wasn't it? It had a different name, and I knew it with that different name, and we were friends. But now we've kind of lost touch, and it changed its name for some reason. I have no idea why. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it probably felt that was the right thing to do. Now, does a blurger require? Wow, that is. Oh, that's why that's not doing anything, because it's full. Okay, we can dump our load. It's always a good idea to dump your load when you can. It's good for the soul. That's full. Something happened. No bucket came out. All right. Okay. We're just going to let that sit there then, because I'm confused in a bewildered sort of way. So we have block placers, and we want some more of these jobbies, which are the fluid extractors. So let's see. We've got 2 in here. We probably could move this one. We should probably just get this done. I don't know whether that gives me that wood back as an intact log, which it kind of does, which is weird to me. So let's break this block. There was a lot of shit in there, wasn't there? There was much shit in there. So if we're coming down here, I think we need to move that over one, like that. That will be fine. Because I think we're going to have this coming in like this. This is going to be here. That's going to be a bit snug, isn't it? Maybe we want to go over 2. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. We don't know what we're doing. We literally don't know what we're doing. Abso-flipping-lutely right. We don't know what we're doing. We don't have any power conduits on us, but we do have... So if I put down... Flip me, where is it? That's where our unit power is going to come from. Now, we may need... That's around the wrong way. Perfect. That's absolutely epic. We may need to do some shenanigans here. I don't know. If I put him down like that, so he's trying to fluid extract there, which is just wizard. Or do we want? Him to be there, and then we have cobblestone there, which he can't obviously fluid extract from, and then we have a block placer to go there. That is not round the right way. That is not round the right way. And if I put some wood in you, what happens? Nothing, because you're unpowered. That's fine. That's fine. We know he needs power. We kind of figured that would be a thing. But how do we place you so that you are placing the... Can we rotate this with the crescent hammer? Is that a thing we can do? I don't know which way it needs to go to place. Does that look right? Does that look right? That might be right, you know. I don't know if that's right. It definitely, that grey side needs to be on the bottom. That might be right. That might be the one. That might be the one. But we don't know till we power the damn thing up. That's the long, short, and tall of it. So we need this to get a steady supply of wood, which we can handball to start with. This will then suck that out. So we need to bring power down into here so that this is powered, but we're also going to need power around the periphery too. So we kind of need a star arrangement up above. That will bring power down. I guess we're going to be sucking out the bottom of these boys. So there's going to be another block placer there. Then there's going to be wood. Then there's going to be... So above there is where we need more power. This one's going to be messy because placer would power there. The power there. So we kind of need that to all hook up. I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but like this, I'm imagining. I don't really know what we're trying to achieve here, but we're definitely going to achieve something. Now, this thing does need to be blinged out the nuts like that. That thing does not, because its job is so much easier. We are probably gonna have to... We can handball for now. We can handball for now, but we may need to get at the undersides of that at a later date, just to you know, get it doing what it needs to do. So we can place him down. Okay, so it does place like that. Him down and him down. They didn't place right. Okay. That's right. That's right. Okay, so that looks pretty good. That looks pretty premium there. I'm happy with that. We're leaving this one to do its job here because it's making tiny dry rubber for days. It has run out of wood, a little bit out of wood. That's fine. We can manual handball that one to load it up again. Let's get some power conduits. We're working on the advanced ones as always. As is our way, we are using the advanced power conduits because that's what we started with, because that's all we could make. So just to continue the pattern in the way that we want to continue the pattern, we are going to continue the pattern in the way that we want to continue the pattern. That's going to come along here like that. That's going to get a torch in it, because just in case, I don't for a remotest second think we're going to get an issue in there, but just in case, because you don't want an issue. You don't want to have to do corrective surgery because you weren't paying attention. That's what you don't want to do. So we're coming to there with the power, and then we're coming straight down what is the middle like that. They're all powered up now. So if I give you one of them, what do? You place that there. That immediately starts this fella chunking away at it with no power, which is brutally crippling it. But what we can do is bring power down from above like this. That's not right. Like that. So that should, you know, give it a kick in the old behind, and now it's pulling the latex out. That's what you want to see. So that concept does work. We put wood in these, they will place there, then these things will get sucked off nicely. And that's a big win. It's what you aspire to. The grand sucking off is what you aspire to. So we need to replicate this all around so that we can have plenty, and I mean goddamn plenty, of latex for whatever it is we want to do. Like things like this. We can have a whole bank of machines that are calling on latex. Right now, though, we've run out of cable. Cable? This, advanced universal cable. Which requires basic universal cable, I'm guessing. Basic universal cable. We can make, I don't really know, a lot of them, maybe, question mark. And then we can make these, and we need those to go in it, which are these. So craft me 100 of them. A machine somewhere should have fired up now. Oh, these are craftable. We could have just asked the system. We could just say to the system, make me 100 of them. It's doing it. It's doing it. It's using up our elite nonsense to do it, but that's... No, it's not using up the basics. It should be using up basics. Stuff is happening. Which is what we wanted to see. Okay, let's just walk away from that problem. Let's just walk away from whatever the hell's going on in there. Because we're sure it's right. Because, you know, we don't make mistakes. We're Furryearsworld. We never make mistakes. Never. Never. It's unheard of. It's unconscionable to even consider Furryearsworld made a mistake. That, my friend, is in the wrong goddamn place. On the subject of Furryears never makes a mistake... It's a bit awkward. It's a bit awkward, that one. That could have... That was bad timing. Bad timing. The whole, you know, we appeared, and it is only an apparition. It's not a fact that we appeared to make a mistake just at the point we were saying we never make a mistake. It's comic timing. It's comic genius. I think we can all agree. The remarkable comedy timing of Furryearsworld, who you know, just nailed it there by making himself look foolish as a bit of a jape, not intentionally. Yeah, that's right. I think we covered that one nicely. We're going to fill this in a bit just so that it doesn't look quite so, because we don't want the whole place looking. Bleh. I mean, it's going to, but we're not seeking to actively encourage that. That's nice. There we go. So currently we have 1, and it's full. So that's just going to hold there until it can get rid of that. We're going to have to find a way to take that down. Can we go get that bee? I'm hankering after bees at the moment. I've got a big bee hard on that I need to get these bees for, because they will drop dark matter, and I will get all the dark matter, and then maybe I can have a big victory about dark matter and stuff. Hello, bee friend. How you doing? Will you be dropping some dark matter for me? Will you be dropping dark matter? Do you want a torch in here, friend? Friend, do you want a torch? Because it's dark. I don't want you causing issues for me. You know what I mean? Oh, you're coming up. You're coming up. Okay, cool. Come up. Come up here. Where you going? Ooh, one of them. That's nice. What else? What else you got? One of them. We need those. Ooh, where you going? Where you going, friend? An egg. Nice. What else you got? Whatever that was. Where have you gone? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Friend? Friend? Oh, you're still up here somewhere. Oh, you're still here. Okay, cool. Red matter. Cool. You're gonna drop out else? Pick that up. We can't pick that up. Whatever that is battery from Nitra. He's gone now. The bee friend's gone. He did drop me a red matter, so I'm not gonna slap him about. If we get some red matter armor, OMG, that stuff is beganging. So we got 2 of them there. That was good going. I like that. I like that a lot. So we got 2 red matter, 5 dark matter. We're going in the right way for getting some dark matter, red matter nonsense going on, which is good stuff. So we need to make 4 more fluid extractors, don't we? These. Yeah, we need to make 4 more of them so that we can get this whole enterprise doing what this enterprise is supposed to be doing. Let's get these out of the ground as well. This seems to be doing all right for us. It's not fabulous. It's not fabulous. I'm sure there are better ways of doing that, but passive over time when we're not actually draining on that stuff, that's pretty good going. I don't think it's terrible. So we need a at industrial foregoing, this one, the fluid extractor. So we need again 3 more pity machines, which we could do. 3 blocks of redstone, yes sirree Bob. 1 2 3, and then 3 pity machines, which I don't like the name 1 2 3. I gotta say they could have come up with a better name. I mean, it does exactly what it says on the tin, but they could have come up with a better name. 1 2 3. And this thing. 1 2 3. Perfect. And then we just want 1 2 3. Perfect. 3 machines. Then we need to work out, you know, kinda perfect. You need one there. Oh, this one could be a messy one to place. That place? Perfect. It wasn't that messy, you know. So if I prime these with a bit of wood, that will place. Excellent. And this one with a bit of wood. We're not putting tons of wood in here yet. We will, you know, link this up so that it takes wood. But we don't want it to just start taking all the wood, because we haven't got that much wood. Wood is still, despite everything, a scarce resource. I'm not sure what we've got up there, but it's not impressive. Is that linked to our system? 1,100 and 1,800. Is that 1,800 and I don't know. Is that a 6 or an 8? There's over 1,000 wood, so it's not as scarce as we thought. But if I start dumping stack loads of it into this thing, it's gonna go Pete Tong very, very quickly. But like I say, they don't need the big boosters. This one probably will need the big boosters, but we can let it pong for now. We can let it pong along. I think we just need to manually fill these for the time being, but not immediately. What we do need to do is work out where we want the latex to end up. Where do you think we want the latex to end up? I mean, this wall's only 1 block thick, so it's not the ideal solution. We could take it up at the back, because we need to get from underneath. We need to tap out the bottom underneath these things down here, which means we've got to go down 2 blocks. Do we want to take it that way? Maybe we want to take it that way, because then we can be underneath in the X like that. Is there an option here that isn't so terrible? I don't know where we want this latex to be. Maybe we want it to come up here so that it can be with these fluids. Does that sound reasonable? This, unfortunately, has a pipe coming out of it that leads over to that machine. Maybe we do want the latex here. We could try to get the latex to there, which is not in line with what we were planning at all. It's going to take us right underneath our machines, which would presumably be that way. No, we don't need to go further. Block that off. Let's bang a torch down there just for safety's sake. That torch will have to go. Don't get me wrong. That torch will have to go. Right, we technically speaking just ruined our corridor here. And somewhere in here is that water pipe. Somewhere running along under here is a water pipe that will suddenly reveal itself. There it is. And we need to be away from that by a country mile. Where does this bring us? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not terrible. What we're going to do is go right out the back here and then come into it from the back. We can probably just push this all the way down, is my thinking, because then we can run a pipe out of this tank without interfering with the pipe that's running into the tank. That makes perfect sense, I think. Block that off, boop boop, and torch this hole. For the time being, we'll fill this in. Some of it, anyway. So we need to get pipes that will run all the way under there. And then we can fill this nasty, nasty mess in. Because it is currently. Okay, that's gone. Get that down. Pipes. Let's have a look at pipes. P-I-P. It's the blue ones we need. That needs a lot of buckets, unfortunately. So we can make 16 buckets. I'll take 16 buckets. And then 64 pipes. 2 stacks of pipes. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with 2 stacks of pipes. I think that will play nicely. I don't like doing this. This feels unnecessary. But sometimes unnecessary is actually, you'll find, necessary. Do I want that torch back? Let's get the heck out of me. Me water machine just did some gloopy gloopiness. And that did scare the bejesus out of me. Right, we don't want to bring that up like that, and that won't attach to that one, which is perfect. We kind of want to fill that in. And can fill that in a bit. So this is our in pipe. And it won't connect with our out pipe, which is going to be here. Yes, yes. It might interfere with other things, but that's fine. A little bit of interference, a little bit of hands-on interference, sometimes a good thing. Sometimes it's appreciated. But most often not, but sometimes interference is a little bit appreciated. Generally ask first, though. Just saying. Just generally, you know. Just to be that guy, just ask first before you go down the whole interference route. We have a problem here. We need the pipes wrench because these need to be set to extract, like that, which is good. That, which is good. That, which is good. Torch has now got to go. Can we fill this in from upstairs? We can't, so we'll do it now. And we're bringing this along like this. That's got to link onto there. And then that needs to extract. And we need to backfill in there a little bit, like that. We are... Ooh, poo. Or could... We're in the corridor here, I think. We are in the corridor here. That's fine. We can do this from the corridor. Bang, bang. That should all hook up nicely now. That should all be doing the do. Let's put that bit of wall back. That floor back. And then that is ready to dump its load, which is a technical term. Right, we're out of smooth stone. That's not a problem. That's not the crisis that you'd think it would be. Because we could just go in here, look for the right thing, grab it, and then we got more smooth stone. Now, theoretically, I should block that all off, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to cover it for now. Then we can build this tank. I can't remember what this tank is called, though, but let's have a look. Tank. We want the jumbo tank. I think it's that, which requires 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get the jumbo tank. Like that. Nice. So if we slap that down there, that should start to fill up with latex. There we go. Instantly 4 buckets of latex. Instantly. And these are now going full chat. That one's going the fullest chat. That's a big chat. This is all big chat. This one, not so much. That one, not so much. That one, not so much. But we now have a room where we're making latex, and it's appearing in this tank. So we're getting tanktastic latex. We need to build 1,000,001 upgrades. God, yes, we need to build 1,000,001 upgrades. We need a bucket per upgrade, and we've got 7 buckets in there, and we need 3 per. So we could do 2 of the machines. We could bling up 2 of the machines, but we can't bling up all 3 of them. Without more latex, but luckily we got 4 buckets on hot standby over there, and that's only increasing at every moment. But that's it for now from Furryearsworld. Thank you for being here. We are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta for now.